Hey guys, Nerdy Perkins here. I'm bringing you some unboxing of the One Piece trading card game Japanese starter decks. And I recorded this early today, did a live stream, but I wanted to, kind of split them up, do like little unboxing videos for each one. So that's what you'll watch here. So this video will be me taking a look at the starter deck 2, which will be green, the Kid Worst Generation starter deck. Yeah, so we have our green. This is going to be our Worst Generation, so featuring the supernovas, specifically supernovas that are not Luffy and Zoro. Still holding my breath that we get a green Zoro and Luffy as a part of the base set. Wouldn't be too surprising. It'd be nice to have them to be playable with, everything else. So all right, I'm already looking, and yeah, no, I'm liking these as well. Yeah, like I said, very simple hollowing, like hollow for these, but that's kind of what I was expecting with them being this, just the starter sets. And then let's just pick up the leader and take a look at them. We got our Kid, and I'm really liking these. I think so. A lot of these leaders they're pulling are, pretty clean. I'm one like I honestly prefer these manga these that we're getting as opposed to the starter the alt arts for the super pre-release. Those will be nice to collect, obviously, but they're just the anime art, and honestly, I'm liking these manga art. The full body that are gonna be the base set ones. And I honestly haven't been minding the closer up dual colored, or not even dual colored, but the closer up base set ones. But like I said, these are really nice. I'm liking this. And we have two Arouge, two Killer. Definitely ones I think you're gonna want to get four of. So definitely a reason to get two of these, probably. Sorry, probably want to take a good look at them. Rouge with his obelisk, probably one of the best weapons in One Piece. Just a big, big stone block, basically. Then we have Killer. This I actually don't mind. If you're gonna do the anime art, I like these where you have the cutouts and then you do have like nice design backgrounds. So I'm liking those probably over this. So this isn't terrible, and I think we're likely to see each of these guys getting a base set with an original art as well, if not some kind of like full art alt art. But my guess is Kid is gonna be probably the one of the green with full art alt arts, but we'd probably still see a couple other ones. Then we have two Hawkins. These are really powerful, gonna be really useful because they can you add the Dawn and it can untap itself once per turn, so really useful. Going to be a good attacker. You can either attack and have it be in a defensive position, or you're gonna swing in twice if you think you can finish something off. Probably gonna want four of these. I don't know if like I said, I don't have four of them in my like souped up green deck, but I think that they'll still be useful. The only reason I didn't do that is because you have the law that deck that can swap things out. So the idea is that maybe get a little bit more utility out of them without having to use four of. And then we get our hollow for our Kid. And this is probably one of the better cards we've gotten so far. Very useful blocker. And, the hollow is looking really good. Yeah, it looks like it's very, like everything else, where basically the background and everything except for the sound effects and Kid have the nice hollowing. The looks like it's mostly the edge, but it does, the edge just has a decent amount of it. It's just because of how big his like, the art on him is. But go through the rest here. And 4 X Drake, actually pretty useful to have 4 of these guys. They can stack on each other. So theoretically, if you get all 4 of them out, you tap, and then it builds and it builds and it builds until finally the last one's swinging super hard. So, like I said, I think this is another one that's gonna be fun to play with in a green deck in general. And 2 Scalpel, kind of surprising on that we get 2 Scalpel and 4 Repel. But maybe not as surprising. We have the more powerful one. I think it. You can have a debate whether you want which one you want four of. I think maybe the lower cost, but since this one does keep that rest, you do keep the rested dawn. It does cost, it is essentially a one cost, but you do need the two at least. So like I said, pretty good mix. And then oops, left dawn in there. Then we have here. I'll show. Good. Hell. Then we have Straw Sword. This one, I think. At least the two of, maybe more. Because it can untap. And it's not limited by the size, which is good. Oh. And right off the bat, we get our two hollow. Being two more hollow, rather. Being our law. I like this law. I like the background they have for him. I think it's nice and dark. Gets it so his hat and the face pop really well. Pretty standard. I think if I recall, this is from a Dressrosa cover. I think. Good, looking cool. Let's sleeve it up. All right, and then we'll go through these last one's pretty quick. We have our vanilla Vigo. How big are the cards? They are standard size, so they're gonna be same as Pokemon card, Magic card. They're a little thicker. I think my roommate brought the Magic cards back down, but they're definitely thicker than like current Magic cards. If that helps you, Isaiah. But like I said, the size though is going to be the same as like a Pokemon card as a Magic card, so you can get standard size sleeves. That's what I'm using for to sleeve these guys up. And yeah, like I was saying, we have Vigo as a rep for Capone. Not too surprising that we have one of his underlings. Capone's one of the groups that we've seen. It's been an ally to the Straw Hats, so not too surprising to see. And speak of the devil, we have Capone himself. And useful. He's gonna be useful. He's gonna be your low cost 1,000 cost blocker. I've basically replaced him in most of my green stuff with Killer from the base set because I think that gets a little bit more utility. With the extra with the on block action that Killer has. But this is gonna be super useful if you feel like you need something to be thrown out at your first turn, that kind of thing. And I'm hoping that we get some really cool. Capone would be one that I would not be surprised if we get a alt art where we get like a normal card with him in his like Capone form, and then we get a full alt art with him like in his castle form. I think that'd be a really cool art. We have 4 Kobe. I like the background on this. You got the green, you got the pink to represent. It's very representative of Kobe, I think. And pretty basic card. I don't know if we're gonna see another Kobe in the base set. I'd imagine we're gonna see him again in the next set doing something fairly interesting because we are gonna get Marineford, and he does play a very big role in that arc. So, all right, and we have Jewelry Bonnie. This is gonna be super useful if you're trying to do like a deck that is specifically Supernova, like green Supernova. This is going to be useful, I imagine, in a red-green if you're trying to do a Luffy supernova deck. Like I said, I don't know how useful she is once you start getting a lot of cards that are non-supernova. It becomes a little bit more of a mixed bag. But if she's in like a pure supernova deck, really good. I think like I said, she's a good card. Super useful because she gets multiple use, at least if she can survive. And we have Apu, who's gonna be very useful, very in a flex situation. You can obviously use him to send him out and have him eliminating Dawn to make it so you can prevent your enemy, your opponent from getting a lot of counters up. But he also has the 2000. So, if they're not playing a really heavy counter game, you can just keep these in your hand, have them to spare. So, like I said, I think Apu is going to be super useful. definitely something you're gonna want to throw into uh, any of your green decks. I think these last two are gonna be pretty basic. We have our last few vanilla. So we have Heat from Kid, and we have Beppo from uh wow, Law's Crew. I'm sorry, Beppo. I know. Bad. I should remember whose crew you're from. You know, like I said, if I had to, Beppo's definitely the better of those two. Like, I think they're clearly know what they did with this, where you have him kind of being all sad. I hope he gets a base set card that does something. And that's kind of what they've been doing with a lot of vanilla. Is they'll have them being vanilla here and then have a base set. Him, I imagine, will have that happening. I could see that happening. Ooh, maybe not with Heat here. I think he's just a throw in. I don't see that happening with Kobe, and I don't see that. What was that other? I don't see that happening with the Virgo either. I see them more. I see doing a Capone print instead. So yeah, so that's gonna be the green. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. If you liked this video, please give it a like. I'm gonna be doing more unboxings. I have 2 booster boxes already pre-ordered. Hopefully gonna get some more. I'm gonna be doing unboxings and unpackings of those. And I'm also probably gonna do some live streams and maybe a live reaction of the One Piece manga, especially the first one we get back after this long break. And depending on how that goes, I might keep on doing them. Or I may just keep doing reviews. We'll see. I'm definitely planning on live streaming that first chapter back. But like I said, that's all I got for you guys. Please have a great day, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.